Hey guys, Dylan from Mining with Minions here. We're out with the boys on the Fraser River and we're gonna get us some gold. Let's get it.
No way guys, check this out.
So we're just starting to get down to Greg's claim now. It is freezing out, but it is beautiful. The river is so low. So I think we're gonna do pretty good today. This is the first time I've ever seen this. This is a water bridge that is bringing water from the Stikine River all the way over to Lytton and all the other people around the surrounding area. So it's super cool. I think we're gonna walk across that later though. So we made it down here, guys. Whew, that was a slippery hill to get down there in the minuses right now. Got all the boys down here. Got Taylor, Tyler, Chris, Justin. Greg is somewhere flying his GoPro, but we're gonna find a spot and let's start finding some gold. So we're walking around just looking for a spot to pan, and there is a lot of bedrock exposed here, guys. So I'm wanting to find a spot that has a bit of a pocket that's gonna have gold running through different crevices, forming into a one deposit zone. But it is insane. Down here, it is all decomposed, cracked bedrock. So, I don't know if I want to jump down here, do a pan out of here, and if not so good, come up into work into this stuff. But maybe we'll jump into there. But you guys know me, when I'm on the Fraser, I got to do a little bit of a jade hunt before I start looking for gold. So hopefully we're gonna find a piece of jade here quick. Got a couple mule deer tracks here. There's also a couple little fox prints. Look at how tiny they are. So cool. Okay, so we might have to come back to the jade hunt because all these rocks have so much ice on them right now. They all look gray. It's really hard to see anything right now. So maybe we'll come back to that in a little bit. Okay, so the spot that we're gonna dig in first is this beautiful fractured crevice here. And it comes down into what looks like a beautiful pocket with this big boulder here. Anything that's coming is gonna slide down there, crash that, drop. So let's clean this out, throw it in the pan, and hopefully there's a bit of gold in there. Oh. So this ground right now is completely frozen, guys. Like the sand is coming off in chunks like we're breaking bedrock. So it's gonna be fun working into this stuff, but as long as we can get down there, we can scrape up a pile, we'll be able to pan it. Oh, I heard a shout. Someone just got a picker, it sounds like. You can do it! Yeah. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Oh yeah. That's what we want. We want rocks to come out. Sometimes it's thawed underneath the rocks. Not that one. Oh, there we go. Some sun. Thaw the ground. Oh, come on, baby. Yeah. Looks like a rock. That's sand. Insanity. I mean, it's a lot easier to pick up the sand out of the pile, just like little chunks of rock.
I'm able to move enough and get down this soft building.
Crazy. So I brought my crevice tool that I use for when I'm sniping, so that helps break this frozen sand up a lot. Actually get in there, get down to the bottom of all this stuff. So we almost got our first pan full. This ground is so frozen, it is absolutely insane. But this is what I mean by if you get deep enough, you'll finally hit the soft sand where you're not struggling. But all this stuff up here is like raw, yeah, completely solid. But we almost got the pan full. There better be some gold in there. There we go. First pan in 2026, guys. Now it's gonna take a little while for me to classify this because, like I said before, it is chunks of ice and sand. So it doesn't help with the situation. But hopefully that ice has locked in some gold. Come on, Lisa. Friendly thaw. Like, it is just solid. But the cabin fever was really bad and I was itching to get out, so it's worth it either way. We're having a blast. It's a beautiful day out today. Clear blue sky, sun's out. Just the ground's a little too cold. Oh, come on, slippery. And these blue gloves make it so hard to hold your gold pan. But my hands would be so cold if I didn't have them on. The beginning of mining season, guys. We are super pumped for this season. Got a lot of awesome adventures that I've planned out. And hope that we're gonna kill it. Starting to get down there now. Let's see if there's any gold in there. It's a bunch of garnets. Here you go, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flakes and a whole bunch of finds in there. Sweet. Hopefully there's some bigger stuff at the bottom. Hopefully some nice gold sitting in these crevices. Just gotta make a pile that I'm able to grab. So we managed to get this big boulder popped out of here, which was really nice and revealed all of this super loose material. Like I was saying before, if you can move the boulders, the gravel is going to be nice and soft underneath it. Now what we're going to do is we are going to work into all of these crevices with the crevice tool after we remove this, obviously. And then use our not our toothbrush, that's a big toothbrush, our paintbrush, and get down in there and make sure that those crevices are completely clean, because a lot of the time, that is where the gold is going to be stuck, right down vertical, stuck in that crevice. So let's get this another pan filled up and hopefully there's some bigger gold in this one. Got some gold in there, Boo?
It's gone. No. Oh wait, there's tiny flakes over there.
Oh yeah, I see a lot of finds in here. Good job, Boop. So finally got the second pan full after about half an hour of slowly digging out the bottom of this crevice. I got way down there, basically cleaned it right out. Hopefully there's some good gold in here. If there's nothing from the bottom of this, we're gonna move up here and we're gonna check one of these higher crevices in one of these shelves. Hopefully there's some gold in this pan though. Come on, gold. A lot of bedrocks in there. It's really hard to get all these rocks out. Those stupid big gloves on. the stupid big gloves keep my hands from freezing. This is the reveal to see if we keep working that crevice or if we move further. Can't tell what that is. There's a nice little flake in there. It almost looks like a little specimen. Huh. I forgot my phone in the car, so I can't really get a close-up, but that looks like a specimen. Sweet. So that last pan definitely got me wanting to do one more out of this crevice, because there was those two bigger flakes in there, plus that weird chunky, almost looked like a specimen. We're not going to know until we get home and get a close eye on it, but I'm definitely doing one more pan out of there. Then we're going up there. What's up, ladies? So we got all the bottom of this crevice all cleaned out. It's all in the pan now. We're gonna take it down, see if there was anything left at the bottom of here. Then we're gonna move up and check one of the higher crevices. There we go, last pan from that crevice. Hopefully there's a bit of gold in there. If not, we're gonna move up and hopefully there's a lot more gold up there. Either way, we're having an absolute blast out here. It is so beautiful. So happy to get out of the house and actually do some prospecting. I've been going crazy. Not much material in this pan just because it was the very bottom scrapings. Grate up all that chocolate milk water first. A little bit more material. Let's check it out. Oh, that's not bad. Got a nice flake in that one, guys. Sweet. So I'm super excited about that flake that we just got. It is a nice chunky piece there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I might go up there, check the crevices, do one pan out of there. If I'm not seeing anything too crazy, I'm coming back to this spot and working it a little further down because it looks like there's bigger gold down there. Okay, so now that the sun's been on us for a little bit, I'm gonna walk up the beach a little while and I'm gonna see if we can find a piece of jade for today. Then we're gonna get back to those crevices and get back on the gold. Look at the size of this mutton fat. Oh my goodness. That is a massive chunk of mutton fat here, guys. Wow. That is pretty. Ain't no way that's coming home. Oh my God. Look at the kyanite in this mutton fat. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gorgeous, but it's huge. Another huge pink mutton fat here. So, I mean, we haven't found any nephrite jade, but we have found a lot of jade today. Sucks that none of it is coming home because it's all so big. Beautiful. This is insane. Another massive one with blue kyanite. This one's got some crazy staining on it and a lot of dirt, but this one is huge. Where are the smaller ones? If I don't find a piece of nephrite jade today, I am gonna be mind blown because I haven't seen this much mutton fat deposited in one spot ever. Like, look, right up in the hill. Another massive one. What the heck is going on here? Where is all the nephrite jade? Because there's so much mutton fat. And another one. Again, absolutely massive. This is crazy, guys. Oh my goodness. Anyone got a mutton fat buyer? Because we got millions of pounds of it here. Are you kidding me? Another massive boulder. Another massive boulder behind it. I gotta do a quick scan around here just in case I'm missing any. Because this is absolutely insane, guys. Where is all the nephrite at? Look at this piece. Look at all the blue in there. Here's a nice little guy here. that I might actually be able to carry out. Oh my goodness. Look at the globs of kyanite in that. Whoa. Look at that. So I saw this beautiful crevice here. And I really want to do a couple pan, well maybe just one good pan, get all the material from here into the pan, see if there's good gold there. If not, going back to our lower spot. But I have a feeling that there's going to be some good gold up here because all those mutton fat boulders were up above all this stuff. So that means the heavier stuff is depositing up high and the smaller stuff down low. So let's get this stuff in the pan. Oh yeah, of course, completely frozen still. Punch through it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I love it when the frozen stuff comes off in one giant chunk. That's awesome. If only it'll right down in the pan. Oh, that is beautiful. Right underneath that cap was super soft material. Sick. Gotta love that. So I got this crevice super clean, guys. If there's any gold in there, it should be in that pan. So let's take it down and see if there is. It's the pan from that crevice above the spot we were working before where we got a nice chunky little bit. We're gonna see if there's any more gold in here. If there's more gold in this pan than what I was seeing out of the previous spot, we're gonna keep going in there. If not, we're gonna go back to where we were, finish cleaning that out. Starting to get down there now. A lot more black sand showing up though, which is a good sign. It's so cold out today, my GoPro keeps dying. So if it cuts out and you guys see me back at home, you guys know why, but hopefully it doesn't completely die. Let's check it out. Okay guys, the GoPro battery keeps dying on me. We're gonna go do 10 more pans, head home, clean the gold, clean up that mutton fat, show you guys. We'll see you at home. But we're home now, guys. We got that gold all cleaned up. Now let's go check it out. So here's our first gold of 2026, guys. Yes, it's not a lot, but hey, at least we are on the leaderboard. Got quite a bit of finds in there, and we got a couple nice little chunky pieces. Super happy with that. Let's get the scale turned on. Again, I know it's not a substantial amount, but what I'm wanting to do this year is I'm going to mark down the weights of every single time that I weigh gold this year, so I have a completely accurate amount for the end of the year rather than just going through videos and eyeballing previous weighed stuff and trying to figure it out that way. Get all this dust in there. Worked really hard for all those fly poops. I don't want to miss any. Go. 0.043. I'm not going to complain about that at all, guys. What we're going to do is we are going to get our pen. We're going to write down 0.043 gram. Sweet. Well, guys, that's a wrap for this adventure. We had an absolute blast out there on the Fraser River with the boys. I'm so happy that we got to get out in January to get our first gold of 2026. Just looks like mining season's around the corner and we're gonna get out for a lot more trips. If you guys enjoyed that video, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment if you'd like to, and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of awesome adventures coming up in the near future. Until the next one.